Today is better than yesterday, and tomorrow is better than today. Well, viewers at home, if you listen to the motto, it means that now we are in English talk show of IMTV Makassar. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Viewers at home, as you know that in every our talk show, we have special guests that we invite to talk about anything in English to improve our English. And today, as the meeting before that, every meeting we have a special guest, and today our special guest is Mr. Sham. Mr. Sham, how are you today?
Excellent. How about you?
Okay, I'm fine, thank you. Okay, Mr. Sham, today we will talk about traveling the world. We will talk about traveling the world. Before we talk further about this topic, I want to read a quote, Mr. Sham. To make it more interesting,
Go
make
ahead.
our talk show more interesting.
Go ahead.
The quote is like this: "The world is like a book, and those who don't travel is just like reading only one page." Yeah, just imagine reading only one page of a book. Yeah, the book is like 200 pages, 300 pages, and you only read one pages. Yeah, it's so miserable. It's the quote is from Saint Augustine.
Yeah.
So first, before we go further, what do you think about the topic, Mr. Sam, of today, traveling the world?
The topic is very interesting because everyone willing, to traveling the world. But Alhamdulillah, thanks to God, I did. I did it. I was ever, of course, traveling the world, and this is a very interesting topic to discuss about it. Yeah, that's my opinion about it.
Have you, by the way, have you ever traveling?
As I just mentioned just now, that I was ever, of course, since 2017 until 2020, and it's very wonderful because I go to abroad, of course, traveling the world, in every country in the world, in every city, in every region, in Europe, Asia, and American, Pacific, and etc. Every continent I went there.
How do you feel of traveling? Is it like the quotes that I read before, that like the world is like a book, and those who don't travel just read only one page? Is it the feeling is it like that? Is it the different feeling that you get before you travel and after you travel?
Sometimes the quotes say, book is a window of the world, but for myself, English is a window of the world, because with my English I can travel to the world. I can maximize my English, I can improve, and of course my English skill is implemented in another country, because I have more than 40 nationalities peoples peoples in all of the world. So English is a very useful
when you travel.
More than only to read the books, because I was ever there around the world to travel.
So it is different when you know something by the book and you know something directly.
By like experience.
You present in there.
By experience.
Okay. That's just like the quotes. It's if we don't travel, we just see one pages. We don't know the next feeling of that.
Right.
Okay. If I may ask, Mr. Sam, how many countries have you visited so far?
I'm not sure to counting because every country in Europe, about 95% in all of Europe already I've been there.
Yeah.
And about 90% in America continents I've been there.
I see.
And Pacific islands, Caribbean islands, in views in many country there's, and also in Asia. So I'm not sure I can counting. I'm not remembered.
So you have been visiting many countries so far.
In Australia,
I see.
Europe.
So you are quite a traveler. We can say something like that.
Alhamdulillah.
Okay. Well, maybe the viewers at home also want to know that. Maybe, if I may ask again, what is the first country that you have visited? What is the first?
In 2017, guys. MTV viewers and listeners, of course, at home. Alhamdulillah, I was ever there in traveling the world. For the first country I visited, Portugal.
Wow.
In specific area in Lisbon. You know the capital? Maybe the capital? I'm not,
maybe.
Lisbon or Lisboa, the Portugal.
Lisboa,
and I'm very, I'm speechless. I was speechless when I've been there because this is my first time to visit in a broad country. So it was like, this is, like dongeng, something like that.
Fairy tale.
It's totally different. I feel like confused, like very happy, like lonely, like speechless, like very happy. And I feel like a goosebumps when I visit for the first time in a broad country. I've never visited in a broad country in our neighbor like Malaysia and Singapore, but I visit
Portugal for the first time.
So far in Europe for the first time in my life, in 2017.
So you met with the GOAT, the GOAT, Cristiano Ronaldo.
I just met the statue of Cristiano Ronaldo, in Funchal, Madeira. Funchal or Madeira is the village of Cristiano Ronaldo, and there is a statue. There is a replica of Cristiano Ronaldo there, and I of course took a pictures in behind his statue.
Wow.
Of course, you may check my Instagram.
What is the
my Instagram is Sahril Dias 17. The composition of the letter is in bahasa SYAM SAHRIL 17.
Sahril Dias,
Sahril Dias 17, and you may check my statue with Ronaldo statue in Funchal, Madeira in Portugal.
Okay, maybe the viewers at home will check that picture and they will be jealous of you. But maybe it's good because they will practice more and more, and then
you may go there
someday
also.
They will go there.
Someday.
Of course.
Say Amin.
Amin, Okay. When you're traveling, do you have any difficulties, or it is just flow? Because you are quite a traveler, as we said before.
Yes, absolutely. I was faced the difficulty to travel because this is my first time in my life. 2017, I go to travel the world. For the first time is the process, and the second is the weather, the culture of shock cultures. I mean, there is no like our culture is totally different in Indonesia within another country, especially in Europe.
Of course.
Of course, I was faced more than 40 nationalities in the world, and they have a different accent, different dialect, different sound. When they speak English and they produce the sound, the English sound is totally different, and we just pardon, what do you say? Because every country is totally different when they speak English, like Nigerian, like Chinese, Russian, Indian, Filipino. And I adapt, but day by day I can adapt with their language, their culture, and their characteristic, because everything is different.
I see. So maybe the first time is very hard.
It's hard,
but the next you enjoy then. The the traveling. Yeah. Okay.
But
yeah.
if you ask me about how the process, what caused I
Oh
went to
yeah, of
travel
course, of
to the
course.
world,
How?
what the factor?
Yeah, is it this traveling you do it for pleasure or for business or for education? Is it the
Not three of them. Not
three
all
of them? Ah,
But I
surprising,
work
surprising. Word.
I was working there, but while I worked there, of course, I studied. I learned about cross cultures
Yes.
and understanding. I learned many things there. I worked as a crew of cruise ship,
Yes.
and the name of cruise ship is Azamara International Journey. Azamara Journey of International Royal Caribbean.
Yes.
That is a big ship, cruise ship, kapal pesiar bahasa,
Yeah.
and I work as a hospitality crew there.
I see.
Yes,
See.
that's why I have 40 nationalities from all of the world, because we are totally different. We are diversity. There is Nigerian, China, India, Arabian,
yeah.
Malay, and Indonesia, Russian, Europe, American, Australian, and etc.
So you are, yeah. I just noticed this that you travel by cruise ship. Yeah.
Yes,
It's,
it is.
so when the ship is boarding and then you visit the country. Visit the country. Okay.
Absolutely.
So yeah. We don't know how many countries because it's
Yeah, I'm
so
not
many.
sure
Yeah.
I
It's
cannot
okay.
counting.
But
I'm not remembering.
maybe the viewers at home and I myself are curious to know that, yeah, what is the most like impressive country that you
yeah.
have visited
Yeah.
that maybe you cannot forget for your whole life, for the rest of your life? What is the country then?
Yeah, the impressive country I have visited, I met like Cuba.
Cuba.
Yeah, Cuba, France, Polynesia,
Well.
New Zealand.
Let me cut you in there. Cuba. You
Yeah,
say
Cuba, Cuba.
Why is Cuba? You say.
Because Cuba is a very authentic country. Because Cuba is a very originality. The building very original, colonialist from Spanish, and every building is a totally like Spanish. And very authentic. I like it because there also the weather is like Indonesia also.
Yes.
And we can find many Asian food there. And Cuba, there is a many island there in Cuba, and I always visit. When the show party is coming, I visit.
Yes.
I going there, and Cuba it's very strong characteristic, especially in their culture and their building. It's totally like a Spanish, but the people is totally different with the Spanish itself, and the language is Spanish.
Yeah, I'm wondering, maybe also the viewers at home feel the same, that why among many countries that you have visited, that because you have visited Europe and Asia and America, South America.
Yeah.
Why Cuba, you say, the most impressive?
I got the point.
What is the difference with the other country that?
Yeah, in the Cuba, because the Cuba is one of country is got embargo from United States.
Yeah,
it's
embargo.
why like a car, like a facility of a car. Every car in the Cuba is like in Indonesian.
In the 80s, in the
car
70s.
In the 90s, 70s eras. So every cars there is like in Indonesia, like a 1970 era. It's very,
so like back to the past, back to the past,
and also in like television, like a facility, it's look like in 1970s. But, and it's mind-blowing because every car in everywhere, it's look like in 1970. That's why it's a very authentic. I call like authentic.
Just like how to
And
say?
beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah, I can imagine it's like a movie setting. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like movie
it's
setting.
like a movie, the poster.
Yeah, maybe you don't see any cowboys or
No.
horse. Okay.
No, it's not my era.
Okay, but it's interesting to hear
Yeah.
that embargo. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
economic embargo. So, how do you see the people of Cuba? How to say? Like, are they suffering, or is it life hard there? When
No, they live like a common people. They got facility. They have a mall. They have a great building. But only for like.
So this embargo
the
doesn't.
energy like electricity, they just got on not like fuel electricity in Indonesia, not like that. In every area in Indonesia is a very like, but there they just in their country sometimes in area is a very very dark, sometimes in area it's a lightening, and some area is like how to say remang-remang, something like that. So for if evening, it's very beautiful because every how to say view is like a remang-remang.
Yes.
Especially for their hotel, their mall, something like that.
Okay.
Especially in the evening.
So, Mr. Sam, that so it means that this embargo doesn't influence their life.
No, not totally, but only a part of their life, because like the technology, maybe they late to how to say use.
Oh yeah, that's as you mentioned before.
Yeah, for example, we use like
cars, old cars.
iPhone, maybe 15 iPhone.
Yes.
They just got maybe 11 iPhone 11.
Yeah.
But not for the rich people, of course. Absolutely, the rich people, of course, using the updated technology.
Yes, of course.
Only for the common people in the common society.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Mr. Sam, yeah. Maybe. Yeah. You have traveled many countries, of course. We can learn many things from you. Yeah. Maybe we can say unlimited lesson that we can learn from you.
Wow.
So what is the next after Cuba? That's the most impressive.
France, Polynesia.
France.
Yeah.
France.
You know, France, Polynesia is like a college of island in the Ocean Pacific, the Pacific of Ocean, like in how to say, in East Papua New Guinea, in the north of the Australia.
I thought you mentioned France.
Yeah, in the
France.
geography. Yeah, the geography, something like that. I feel like in Hawaii, I feel like in Indonesia, because a lot of coconut and the white sand and the tropical weathers, but the cultures, they looks like the people like between the how to say the physical appearance between Papua and Kalimantan. It's like Hawaiian. It's like Indonesian people.
So this is like Hawaii in Asia, yeah? Hawaii of Asia.
Like Indonesian people, but they use a very traditional clothes, like a leaf, like a leaf of coconut, and this, they're dancing for the tourism, and we see the tourism there.
Let me make sure that this is not in Europe, yeah? This is in
Ocean Pacific,
but the name is the France.
France, Polynesia, because
they have
still part of French.
France in Europe.
Yeah, because France, Polynesia is the colonizing of France in Europe.
Yeah. But so the people speak French, or they speak English?
They speak French, but their foreign language is English, but their physical appearance like Indonesia.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the how to say oleh how to say, and oleh Cindramata, it's like a Papuan, like Dayak tribe, the statue, their handicraft, it's like Indonesian.
Okay.
It's very similar.
Yeah. Okay. Mr. Sam.
Yeah.
Actually, this is my personal point of view, but yeah, you have traveled the world.
Yeah.
You see many countries there, and I ask you the most impressive country that you have visited, and you mentioned your answer actually surprised me, even maybe surprised the viewers at home who watch this. That maybe people will say if we ask people who have traveled and we ask which one, maybe they say America or Europe, England, or so. I mean, you have traveled that country, right?
Yeah.
So why you choose Cuba and why you choose French Polynesia over the modern country like Germany or USA that you have visited?
Because both countries are totally different with others. Like also India, totally different.
Yes.
Like Arabia, Chinese, something like that. In Latin country also totally different.
Yes.
And when we're talking about Europe, Europe is very close with their neighbors, so the culture, the building, it's so similar.
Yes.
So this is a very common things. But the country I just choose is of course totally different because they got the influence, but different physical appearance, different weather, different language, different how to say different atmosphere, different geography, and everything is different. But in Europe, everything is similar, everything is close. Like a building, like physical appearance, like the hair of the color of hair, something like that. So that's why I choose this country also.
Okay.
Don't you want to ask me about the benefit or the a positive lesson when I
of course
did to travel the world, especially when I work as a hospitality industry. Christian.
Actually, you remind me that what I want to say.
I'm a second host here.
Okay. Actually, that's my next question. You have visited many countries. Of course, and
definitely.
There may be some lessons that you got in those countries that you don't got in here. So maybe you could explain.
Especially when I work as a international crew of a marriage journey in cruise ship. I got many lessons there. My mentality is strong.
I see.
Because there is no tolerance, and we call in industry like zero tolerance.
What is the meaning of
zero tolerance? Means that whatever you say, whatever you did, you just do the best for you. Don't do wrong. Don't do the wrong things. Even your expression, even your body language, even your treatment, even your working. Don't do wrong things. Zero tolerance means that zero complaint from the guests, and zero false, zero wrong come to a crew. No.
Cruise,
So there is no excuse. There is no excuse when we work. We have to work by excellent service. There is no reason. You have discipline. You have to precise when you're working. You cannot put or leave the area is dirty. You have to totally make it clear, make it clean, make it shiny, simmering, splendid. And you just give how to say, be extra mild person, something like that. Your time, your ethos, your mobility, your responsibility, and everything. No excuse. Because zero tolerance teach us how to say it in bahasa. Zero tolerance taught us untuk tidak membela diri. Whatever, in every condition, in any condition. That's why it's very hard. It's look like illogical, but month by month we work. There's no problem about it.
Okay.
So it's mind blowing. It's unlogic for the first time. first of all, it's unlogic, but when we face day by day, week by week, month by month, it's like a normal situation.
Normal, yeah.
Even a very hard. It's crazy, crazy things, guys.
Okay, viewers at home. Yeah, my next questions maybe also the same that the viewers at home. Yeah, it's actually, as you mentioned, that zero tolerance. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like there's no room for mistakes. Yeah.
Yeah. There is no room.
Yeah, I'm actually, it's my first time to hear that term actually.
Yeah. It's mind blowing, guys.
Yeah, because I never travel, and yeah,
You should to try it.
yeah, I never travel, and I'm never watch something like that. So and also maybe the viewers at home too feel like this zero tolerance is something new for them. It's, they never know that before.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Sam, is it the zero tolerance? Is it the standard of working in cruise ship only, or is the standard of culture in
I get a point.
the country that you visit?
Yeah. This is the internal policy in my company in the Mara journey. I'm not sure about in another cruise ship, but you know, our cruise ship is very exclusive. It means that only high class visit as a guest in our cruise ship. That's why this policy is absolutely applied in our in our ship, because our guest is we have to serve by excellent, totally excellent, because our our guest is totally high class, and that's why zero tolerance is absolutely policy in our policy. But I'm not sure in another company. Yeah. But I really enjoy it.
Yeah, but if I might,
Even hard.
if I might guess that, yeah, because your cruise ship is it's go around the world.
Go around the world.
So of course that this is zero tolerance. It's like the standard, the world standard policy that every country must have.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Mr. Sam, actually, so many things I want to discuss with you.
Yeah, we count down.
Yeah, maybe we can make how to say another part, for these discussions. Yeah, maybe your last words, maybe. What should the viewers at home do, maybe after knowing that? What? Maybe as your advice as a person who have traveled the world.
Okay.
Yeah.
So viewers and TV viewers at home, in your life, try to travel in the world even only one time in your life. Don't spend your time by only live in your home at your country, but try to travel in the world even only one in your life. So keep moving forward, and success for us. See you on top. Yes, that's my final word.
Wow, yeah, it's very nice, Mr. Sam. And of course, we thank you for coming to our show today.
Thank you for the invitation here.
Of course,
I really appreciate it, guys.
Yeah, this is of course, this is not will be the last one. Of course.
Wow.
You have many things to share. Yeah.
Oh my God, thank you. It's very special.
So interesting.
Very amazing.
And yeah, viewers at home. I think that's all for our discussions for today. My conclusions maybe is that sometimes we need to look around us, to go around the world maybe, or to enlarge our view, so that we can appreciate what we have. So it's just like when you travel the world, and you go back to your country, you go back to Indonesia, and then you will be more appreciative of what you have in Indonesia. You will miss your country if you have traveled the world. Okay, thank you for your attention. Sorry for any mistakes, and see you again for the next episode of English Talk Show in MTV.
Bye-bye.
And have a nice day.
Bye-bye.